Yo, what is up, my disciples? It is God Alex Gilbert, and I am back doing some beats, man. We're gonna do some amazing beats, and as you can see, I got a new, a new app to stream my amazing face to you guys. I don't know if it's better, but it's 1080p and 60 FPS, so that's pretty swagger, man. So let's do this, right? We got LLMS, the amazing DAW, free. Super swagger, you know? And we're gonna make some beats, you know? So here we go. So, like, hopefully my internet's actually good here because I can't really tell. And I don't really know I'm live. Hold on, let's check to make sure I'm live because that'll be pretty not swagger if I'm not live, you know? Okay, yeah, it says I'm live, so we're gonna go forward with this. I'll bring it up real quick. Go forward with this. I'll bring it up real quick. Go forward with this. I'll bring it up real quick. Go forward with this. I'll bring it up real quick. Go forward. Okay, yeah, we're good. Alright, we're good. Alright, so here we go. This is God Alex Gilbert's third ever live stream ever, as you could see. And I'm going to be making some beats. So first thing first I like to do is simple. I like to put on a declipper. This way, you don't get stupid effects, you know? Like, you know, like the big distortion stuff. It makes your kick slap harder, and it makes your bass rumble better. And who doesn't like a nice rumbling bass in a hip-hop track, you know? Also, this is basically going to be like the live stream version of how I make beats instead of being a video, because this is much swagger and a lot easier to do, you know, because it's raw, unedited, what the people want. I might still do a beat video, but who knows, man? Who knows? So here we go. I like to go. I got all these stuff here, you know? I got all these sound effects here, as you can see. LMMS stuff. So, basically, today we're going to start with a piano, you know? We're going to do a piano Keystone Classic. Pretty nice. It's a classic, as you know. Like, it's just amazing. Also, hold on. I need to bring up chat. But I don't know how to bring up chat. Okay, hold on. I got to figure that out real quick because I should probably bring up chat so I could talk to you guys. Or you guys could talk to me. Except I don't know how to do that. Oh, yo, we got Emerald Dev. What is up, man? How are you doing? Hopefully this is like completely live. If so, can yeah, all right, it is live. All right, so I paused myself so there shouldn't be any noise in the background. Hey, I'm happy you made it. Nice. Hey, good that you're doing great, man. I'm making some beats. You get to see some live Alex beats immediately. It's gonna be absolutely amazing. I'm glad you could tune in. Like at this late time, it's 12:18 here. You guys see how I make beats. Yeah, I know, right? It's gonna be amazing. Alright, so basically, how I make a beat is first I start with the chord progression. Recently, I've been using these black keystone things. Now, I'm not that well versed in music theory to know personally what these are called, but I call them the black keys, and they sound pretty cool. Oh, first thing first, I also put on the BPM. I make it a lot slower because 140 is like really fast for me as a rapper. So I'd like to do that. And then I make it normally a bar. So we got this, as you can hear. You know, like that. Oh, I like making a Yamaha. Or Yamaha, I don't know. This sounds like a cool Native American thing, and it sounds pretty nice. Like, it sounds a lot better. We'll listen to it. You know? Sounds a lot softer, a lot better. I'm going to raise the volume of it a little bit so you guys can hear it better. Hold on. We'll make it 80. We'll make it 100. Why not? Hopefully that's not too loud. So yeah, basically I got that. And then I like following it down. So like it's like a chord progression, like a D crescendo chord progression, you know? So like bum. And then bum. And then I just follow it down. Or I follow it up, depending on the beat. But this is good. I like the D crescendo version than like the up crescendo version, you know? You know what I'm feeling here? So, yeah. Yep, see? So this is good. So this is what I got right now. Nice and mellow, as you can hear it. Nice and calm. 86 BPM, not too fast. It's like a jazzy. You can see like the little the rumbles here too. Once when I start adding kicks, it starts going a little crazy. It's fun to watch. Hey, you know it, Emerald Dev. Of course this beat. It's gonna be like I might catch on fire. That's how like hot this beat's gonna be. So then I like add in one. I don't know what those are called, but the 1, 2, 3, 4 to count out a bar. I like doing that. So then I got this. I think it looks like I'm gonna be doing a mellow beat today. Like that's just what I'm feeling, you know, like with the piano. I just like take out a vibe, you know, like I'm just like in my brain, I just feel a pattern, you know, like boom, boom. Like personally, I think that was too fast. So we'll try it with this, just a normal one. So we'll see how this looks. Then I think I'm gonna follow that. So then we'll have like another 2 right here, you know. And then, yeah, I think it's nice and calm. Yo, we got Bob McJohnson here. This guy, he is totally not an industry plant here. He's totally not one of my friend's 6 ult accounts. Completely normal viewer, this guy is. So, there he is. Trophy like always. What I also like to do here is, as you can hear, the chords, these 3 notes, are a lot louder than these notes, as you can hear, and that's a little distracting. So like I like to do is I like to highlight them, and then I turn it down to about 85-ish, maybe 90, depending on how quiet it could be. So as you can hear, it's not as loud. I might make it 90, because that's a little too quiet in my opinion. So we'll try 90. So there we go, we got 90. See, so in this way, I can like listen to these one-offs better. And I think this one should be a tube tour. And then I think we're gonna like go a little bit crazy here. We're gonna make these like really short. We'll keep it as a 1 for now. So what I like to do now is I like to add a little bit more of like a flavor, you know? Like have these, I believe they're called octaves. And it makes a different noise. See how it sounds. We might bring these down because they're in different chords. We'll see how this looks. Ooh, we could do this. We could do this. Like, this looks pretty nice, yeah. Let's try this. Oh, I think we got an idea. What if we make these like that? And then at the end, I like having 4 notes, just so like it's a little bit more sporadic, you know? Oh, one thing I also forgot, I like adding reverb. So I go to the effects, I add a new mixer, because I don't want to have reverb the entire track, that'd be pretty bad. So I add a calf reverb, it's just a simple plug-in in my LMS. And as you can see, it already sounds a lot better now, a lot wider in the headphones. Hey, thank you, Emerald Dev, I'm glad you're appreciating this beat right now. So yeah, I think we'll come back to this piano, but this is a good structure, because I like having the melody, so then I can add some kicks, you know, to like get some like bounce to it. Because as you can see, it has like a tiny bit of bounce to it, but like the kicks is what cements it, in my opinion. It's like I have all these kicks. Yeah, I got all these, like basically these are like sounds. So like, you know, 21 Savage, I have like sounds from his music that I can add to my music. And that's how I get all my sounds, you know? If you know The Alchemist, he works with Eminem, so he's kind of famous. You got Boom Bap, which is like a genre in rap. Dr. Dre, he's a famous producer. Probably one of the most famous ones in hip hop. You got Eminem, obviously. I mean, that needs no example. Meek Mill, same thing, another rapper. I don't know who Murda Beats is, but I'm assuming it's another producer. Rick Ross, another rapper. West Coast, that's just the genre. And then Wu-Tang, you know. We got all these sounds, you know. Like, if I want to, I could reconstruct a Eminem or Dr. Dre song with this. It's gonna be pretty nice. So, normally, when I do kicks, I just start listening. Like, when I click on them, I hear the noise. I don't know what type of kick I want in this one. I don't know if I want a mellow kick or like a big bouncing one, you know? Yeah, like this would be like Dre's kicks are a lot more like oomph, you know? Like they give that oomph. They're a lot more manufactured. Ooh, this one sounds nice. We'll try this one. So then I like going into here. Oh, sometimes this turns off. It's just because it's LMS. It's free open source software. I really like it. It's nice and free, better than the alternatives if you're starting out, but you know, it has its quirks. It's not gonna be as polished as, say, FL Studio, which is like a major one professional people use. So anyway, this is like the lower range, so I like just put it here. And then try to figure out a groove. For me, percussion's the hardest. So like a groove that gets you to bop your head while you make the melody, you know? So like we already got the bassy melody, and we just need like a simple drum pattern to figure it out, you know? This requires a lot of focus. Then we got this, and probably that, into a double. See, I don't like that one, because as you can see, that one, it lost tempo there. I think you're supposed to use a metronome during this, but I have no idea how to read a metronome or follow a metronome. Now, I probably should learn that. But I'm not. You know why? Because I'm live streaming right now, and that's for nerds. And like, you know what they say? Learning on live streams? That's like a big nerd move. And I'm not a nerd. I'm a rapper. And rappers don't do nerd stuff, obviously. Except the nerdcore rappers, which some people have generalized me in, which is still pretty swagger, you know? I'll take wins wherever I can take wins, you know what I mean? Sir John A. MacDonald, out of key. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you, because I don't really know much music theory, but I think you are right, though. I'm coming back to the piano, personally. I don't know. I'm gonna try to figure it out. Actually, I'll show you what I got at the piano. See, I think the chord progression is correct, but I don't think these are correct, so I think that's why it sounds a little off, personally. Actually, I might be able to fix it real quick. Hold on. Because if that's there, then this one needs to be here. Yeah, actually, hold on. I might be able to fix it for you, Sir Tom McDonald, or whatever your name is. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Yes, we got that there. So these would be... We'll drop these down a bit. Like, pianos, they either click or don't click with me. Like, production's probably my hardest, and then pianos, they either click or don't click, personally. Hi-hats are interesting. I need to do some more variation on hi-hats, but, I mean, I mostly got those down. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, there you go. I think that's better, Tom McDonald. What do you think? Or Sir John A. MacDonald. Sorry about that. Your name is really long, so I'm sorry if I butcher it. But yeah, whenever you want to chat back, tell me how it sounds. I think I fixed it for you a bit. I like going around. I got like that ADHD brain when I'm making beats, you know what I mean? So like I just work on it all together. I don't normally stick to one and the same thing. And I'm still learning, you know, like this is beat. Actually, this will be beat 140. I'll save this real quick just in case. You know, always save, obviously. Like, yeah, so I'm trying to get like that repetitive drum right now. I kind of have it, but I don't know. And you gotta have it to click, you know what I mean? See, because like I have this on, I think this will get too robotic. I guess it's okay, personally. We'll see. Yeah, I think it needs more, like, this is okay, personally. But it needs like some like oomph, you know, like it needs some more dynamic stuff to it. Like, so maybe I add like a 4-chain here. Like it needs some like swing to it, I think that's what it's called. Like it's too predictable. Oh yeah, I think this helped a lot actually. Yeah, I could tell a difference. I just need to... maybe have this one be a twofer. Longer too. Yeah, I know, Emerald Dev. I try not to listen to the haters, but I mean, I think he is kind of right on the piano. I did think it sounded a little off. I think I did fix it though, hopefully. It's interesting. I think I almost have it. I might need a different drum sound, actually, now I'm thinking about it. I don't think it fits with this piano. We'll try this kick. I obviously can't say it because I'm as white as glue. But there's that kick, you know? We'll try this kick instead. Yeah, I think this sounds a lot better. It's not as like mushy, you know? It's hard to describe, you know, but... yeah, there we go, okay. Maybe we could switch these up too, you know? Like, switch these up for variation so it's not too predictable. Okay. Sometimes I like to mute. This is how you mute the thing. Then I can just hear the kick, you know, see if it sounds good without it. I mean, it's possible here. Yeah, I don't know. Here, I'll play you... We'll do like a quick detach thing real quick. I'll play you one of the better ones I have. Hold on 1 second. I'll pull up my Discord because somewhere I have a really nice beat and I'll show you what I'm trying to accomplish here. Yeah, if you listen to this one's really good in my opinion. Like, as you can see, like, I'm already bopping my head to it. Like, it's a really good piano. And then, like, when the kick comes in, it's really crazy. So, yeah, there you go. There's the kick. I mean, it's really crazy right now. You know, I might even need my headphones. I might do this on my TV, to be honest. I kind of just like the headphones because, like, I'm talking. It just muffles my voice a little bit, so... I don't know, it's just, like, a weird thing I do, but yeah, if you hear, like, this one's, like, really good in my opinion. So I'm trying to accomplish that. I made it on my laptop though, which is kind of annoying because right now I'm on my desktop, so I can't like really see the project file, so I can't show you guys what I did. I don't really know what I did, you know, I just groove with it. But yeah, I think this was really good. So that's what I'm trying to accomplish here. So I guess I'll try to get the kicks like that. I don't know. Actually, I might up the BPM. Let's up the BPM to like a 93. Let's get a little bit faster for more groovy stuff. Well, actually, no. We'll do 91. And then, because like right now, I got a problem with the kicks sounding robotic, you know? Like, you know, like, good music should be not sound like it was made in a computer, you know? It should be sounding organic. And that's the problem with making it all this perfect, you know what I mean? Because, like, when you're in a musical software like this, everything sounds, like, perfect, you know what I mean? Like, everything's lined up perfectly. Or it's, like, sounds too organic. Or not too organic. You want it to sound organic. It sounds too, like, robotic, I meant. So, like, we're trying to get it to be, like, groovy, you know, like if somebody was actually on the drums, you know, hitting the things. Okay, wait, hold on. This might be good. Okay, well, what if we keep this and then we go? I like doing 2-bar loops of drums. Okay. Okay. This isn't that bad. I mean, you can feel like the bump to it. Yeah, I know Emerald Demo. I think I got it. The only thing is there's this one. I don't know if this is a rest for too long. Like, I haven't hit it once. I don't know. I guess I could try out real quick. We'll try with like a 2. I mean, it's very interesting. It's also like a nice rest before it starts getting a little like sporadic here. We could try like this. We'll try with this. Ooh, okay. I don't know. Well, you know what we could do? We could make it so it's not so different. We can make this one a long one and then that one a short one, so it doesn't get too old. Okay, hold up. Okay, yeah, no, okay, I'm feeling this one. Alright. And then, I think we're gonna do something really easy. We're gonna add the clap/snare. This one, I basically have it practically the same as all my other beats. I just have the clap on, like, every, I think it's at the end of every bar, I have the clap. So, I just find a good clap. I normally keep the same claps because, I don't know, to me, like, claps, these claps I have, they sound too trappy, you know, like for trap beats, and I don't really make trap beats. I don't know, like, what type of genre I'd label it as, but I wouldn't label it as a trap beat. You like the rest? What do you think about like a variation where we have 2 here and then we have a rest there? Well, do you think that's better, Emerald Dev? Because I think that way it might not get too stale, and that way it's not exactly a copy and paste, although it basically is, but you know, it's slightly different. Yeah, you like the variation? I think I do too, yeah. Yeah, so now I'm looking for a nice clap. And I might edit the piano. I don't know. Like, it's really, like, chill. I think I want, like, I don't know. We'll see about the piano, though. Another thing is, I really don't have that many claps at all. Or snares. Like, these are basically trap snares. You know, like, the type of things that you see. And these would not fit at all. Like, yeah, none of these would fit. Like, normally I go down to, I have like one clap that I have saved all the way down here. It was actually a clap for the first, or no, it was the second. It was the clap for the second ever beat I made. It was pretty nice. I mean, if you listen to it, you know, like, it sounds pretty nice and loud. It's like a real, like, you know, that was bad. Okay, that was bad also. I can't clap today, I guess. But anyway, it's like, it sounds organic, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, so normally, I just add it. I believe it's this many bars. Actually, no, I think it's one more. And then I put it here, because this is the end of bar 1. And then this is the end of bar 2, end of bar 3, end of bar 4. And then, we gotta stop it. Oh yeah, that got turned down because it's really loud. Boom, and then boom, boom, boom. Oh, that was a little early. But yeah, if you start counting like 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this thing has it up there. If you see like right up there, I mean, I don't know why I'm pointing. You're not going to be able to understand that anyway. But if you look over here in my mouse, this is how it's counting bars. Now, I never used this. I just actually clicked on it. But if you click on this, that's seconds. This is beats. But like I like doing is like count it. Because like I've started to learn how to count it. Because the redder helped me count beats. So it's like it's... Then 1, 2, 3, 4. That was a little early, but... 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, actually, I have to do it right on the clap. I don't know. I'm gonna keep making the beat. You kind of get what I'm saying, but you know. Well, okay. Let's listen to it with the piano. See how we feel. Okay, I think we should bring it down a bit. I think it's a little too up there. Let's try this, maybe? Okay, wait. I don't know. I don't think this type of piano fits because I have other pianos. Well, actually, we could try with these type of pianos. We have a Steinway piano. Yeah. What I don't like it is these types of beats. It's making something weird. I don't know why it's doing that. I guess, because when I did move it, they're no longer on the black pieces, I see. So it has to be like this now, I believe. And then it should sound nice. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. I might restart. Sometimes I restart on the instruments a lot. Because I think it all comes down to the instrument. Like, the instrument makes or breaks a beat, in my opinion. Like, the instrument and drums, those are the most two important parts, and they just happen to be the most two important parts where I completely struggle with. Actually, no. Actually, I have an idea for this one. Alright, we're gonna delete this. Yeah, okay. So what if we try... Because, like, I think this is good, right? And then, like, we'll have this play in the background as well. And then I think we should get, like, the main tempo variants down, like, up here, like, the main, like, type of melody. Yeah, it's like sometimes, like, most of the time I get stumped on making these types of melodies and then completely gone. Like, I just close out the project. Like, sometimes I don't even finish the beats, which is kind of annoying, but you know how it is. Sometimes you gotta, like, take a break in your day. Okay. Yeah, I'm just not feeling any, like, melody vibes. Hold on, I'm gonna load up my other piano. Like, because, like, the problem with it is, like, you can make a really good piano, a really good kick, but if they don't mesh together, it's gonna sound off, if you know what I mean. Like, I feel like the kick didn't match the piano. So, I don't know. I could do 808s, because here, I'll show you another beat I did. One beat I didn't even use any pianos or any instruments. This is all 808s. Also, it might be a little loud or / rumbly, so there's your caution advisory. But I think it sounds pretty good. Like, if you listen to this one. I'm here, let me turn max volume for you. This one I cooked up recently as well, but I think it sounds really good as well. This doesn't use any instruments, just an 808. Yeah, Emerald Dev, that's what I'm saying. Like, this one's really good. Like, sometimes I think I'm in it, like, I lock in, and then sometimes I'm just not locked in. Put the clap on 3 and 6. second. I normally like putting it on 1s and 2s though. So like, where are you saying like put it like 3 and 6? I guess I don't understand what you're saying, MacDonald, because like, isn't a bar like it goes to 4, right? So where are you getting 6 from? I guess. In the meantime, I'll keep it here. Okay, so anyway, back to what I was doing. So yeah, this is my other one. This is a multi-instrument one, but there's some pianos on here. So yeah, so like you can make an instrument as I shown without like make a hip hop beat without an instrument, but I don't know. This one I kind of want an instrument. I could try that though. Hold on, we might try that. The only problem is it gets a little basic, but it does sound cool, like you said, Emerald. So there would be right. Yeah, here it is. These are some really good 808s. Like here, like if I play them, sound very nice, you know. I might use this one. Yeah, we'll try these together. Then I gotta make it a little low. Oh, and I also have to change the attack and the amplitude. The third bar, the bounce is being destroyed. Oh, okay. Okay, well, yeah, okay, I think I see what you're saying. The third bar. Okay, 1 second. Let me turn that off real quick. Yeah, okay, well, yeah, I see what you're saying. So I think it'd be here, right? I hope. No, okay, no, that's destroying as well. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit off. But yeah, I see what you're saying, Tom McDonald. I see how the bounce is off. I don't really know how to count bars, unfortunately, though. Oh, third bar. Oh, okay, wait. So it'd be this one, right? It'd be here, I believe. Would it be like this, Tom McDonald? Or John A. McDonald? I don't know why I want to call you Tom McDonald. It just sounds interesting to me. While you type out your response, I'm going to keep making the 808s. I think I sometimes just stumble into good typing beats, you know? Like sometimes just in the vibe and sometimes I'm not in the vibe. Anyway, this is how I stop the clicking noises on the 808s. I just up the attack a little bit and then amplitude. And then it gets rid of it. It also makes it sound really deep sounding. Might be a little too much here though. We'll make the attack. We'll try that. The third bar is the 9th beat. It would be the 9th box then, right? Hopefully. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it would be here, right? Hopefully. And then you want the 3rd and 6th. So it would be the 18th probably, right? I'm assuming. 1. So this would be 9. It's like this then, right? Hopefully. Okay, well, yeah, okay, I feel that. All right. Okay, yeah, all right, yeah, we're cooking then. Yeah. Okay, yeah, thanks, John McDonald. This sounds pretty nice. Okay. Yeah, okay, yeah, I got me bobbing my head. Now we just gotta find a good 808 pattern here, real quick. Yeah, this is what you call teamwork. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's a little bit too much. I think we need some more rests. Maybe like this, and then alternate maybe. Yeah, Emerald Dev, like I think when you discovered me, I think I was on beat 50. Put the 808s on 1 and 3. Okay, yeah, that might work. We'll see how that sounds. So it'd be like this probably, right? I feel like it needs something here though, because I feel like there's too much void. So maybe like this into like a down, into an up maybe, and then down maybe. Maybe like something like this, and then it goes alternating around. I think this could sound promising here. And then I might do a bass enhancer real quick. Let's see what this sounds like with a bass enhancer. We might need some more bass. I don't know, because, okay. So, McDonald's, would you consider this to sound good, I guess? Because this one, I wouldn't say it's spammed, but it sounds, it's like a little spam. It's like it's a 1. So, like this one, it would be like this. This is what this one looks like. Like the one I'm about to play for you. It's like this, and then it's like boom, boom. And it's like this repeated. So, would you say this beat sounds good? Because I think I have something cooking on this beat at least. It's good for like a bass line. I think that's what this one is maybe. It's like maybe you're thinking of it as like an instrument and I'm thinking of it as a bass line. I don't know if that's different, but I think like this is a good bass line probably, right? Especially when the kicks come in. I think this is one of my better beats. Because I think right now I want to make something like this. Because I'm in like this type of mood. Because I think I got like the kick pattern that's like that. Sort of. It's like nice and bumpy and vibey. It's very simple too. Like I think it's surprisingly good. You know, like reminds me of this like, you know, nice old school hip hop beats. Except it's replaced with 808s instead of like, I don't know, maybe a piano or something. So, like, I guess in your opinion, would you say this beat's good though? Or do you think like should I replace like this type of stuff with, I don't know, like a flute or something, or a piano? Because like to me, I think it sounds pretty good, but I mean, like you really did fix up this beat as well. Like you gave this beat some nice bounce to it. So like if you could help with this beat maybe, I don't know. Personally, I think it sounds pretty good though. It has some bounce to it. I think the claps are in the right spot too, especially when the kicks come in. I think like when you use 808s, oh, like so you add some ambience. Like I think when I add my vocals, so you think like because I have a vocal track on it, like when I add my vocals, it's probably not empty anymore, I'm assuming. Like it would be bland if I was just posting this on YouTube, but if I have it on my vocals in the background, it'd probably be better. Because I think, basically, I think when you have your 808s paused like that, I think that's more like trap adjacent, or at least what I've seen from listening to rap myself. But I'm not that. Like, I've only been doing this for about a year. Same thing with rapping. And I'm in a pretty basic software. Like, I'm not gonna downplay LMMS. It's still, like, really comprehensive. But, like, when you compare it to something in FL or something, tried doing that, but personally, I don't find it fun, so it's like hard to get the motivation, you know what I mean? Because I feel like I'm just copying, you know, there's nothing unique there. And then like I run out of motivation because I'm not having that much fun with it. I think this is interesting though. I think I will agree though, this one's a little spammy. Because like the other one had a few more like longer rests in between. Or maybe it's because I think the tempo's a little bit faster on this as well. I guess like when you have it like this, I'm assuming what you mean. Like have it like this kind of. And then like when you put it together like this. Except it would probably be here, right? You said like the third beat, I believe. From earlier. Oh, let me go back to your thing. Uh, 808's on 1 and 3. So it'd be like this, probably. Ah, my thing bugged out. This is another bug with LMMS. Sometimes when you're in the piano roll, you can't change it. So what you gotta do is you gotta save and then just close and reopen it. That's a little pain. But, you know, it's free. It's free and it's really comprehensive for what it does. So yours is probably like this. This is probably what you're saying, right? All right, 1 and 3. This one's it'd be here and here. So yours would be sound like this. Yeah, because I think like right now, I think you're right, Emerald. Because like right now, it sounds a little too like boring, you know? Like maybe have it like probably like maybe something like this, maybe. This I do with my brass instruments. I do like this type of stuff. But thinking this might be a little bit too spammy. I don't know. 808s are hard to work with. We could try, maybe we try with the 2 into a 1. Like. Okay, well, yeah, I'm kind of vibing with this one. This is kind of like one of my other beats. But, I mean, we might use it as a crush, you know, we might steal some elements from it. Then maybe put this down. Oh, okay, wait, but these are close to each other. Oh, wait, no, this one needs to be here. That's why. Then we got these playing. See, because now I think the problem is, I think now the clap is messing with the 808. Because, like, when the crash comes down, it doesn't crash with the clock. So maybe I can actually... I might be able to switch up here and then fix the kicks here. 808's on 1 and 6. What do you think about the 808 pattern right now, McDonald? Do you think this is okay? Obviously, I think the clap is messing with the bounce. Because I think like it's clashing right now. So I mean, I think we either need to update the kick or the 808. I kind of like having the clap right at the end. Like this, you know? So like maybe we can update the kick so there's some bounce. Wait, how do I do this? Yeah, it'd be here. Okay. Yeah, cause like if we turn off the kick right now, I think there's some bounce to it, like if we have the claps like that, right? You know? should hit at the same time as the kicks. I think these, well, maybe they don't. Hold on. Well, they might. No, yeah, they do. Now there's multiple kicks in between, so I guess, I don't know, is that bad? Should there not be kicks in between? I think this has some bounce to it. Yeah, I could see that as my problem. I think like there's like this void, you know, like for example, if I only have like one kick here and one kick here, I think it sounds weird in my opinion when I'm making a beat. How often would you say I should use a kick, McDonald? Personally. I think my strategy of using multiple kicks can work. It's just most of the time it doesn't work, you know? Like, it's like 80% of the time it doesn't work, 20% of the time it does work. I think it can be interesting. Just depends. I think this is interesting, though. I think it's nice and it has some bounce to it, I think. I don't know, I'm bounced to it. Okay, hold on. Let's clone this. Okay, so I guess, what's your opinion of the track right now, McDonald's? Would you say there is, bounce, or at least some, like, listenability to it? Because I think it is interesting. Kind of feel, but I don't know if I'm feeling the 808s and claps. I don't know. I think it could always be better, you know? But like, I don't think it's bad right now, personally. I'll clone these though. Well, like, there we go. We'll like make another version where it's like your version. Let's see. Bounce is difficult to follow. Okay, so yeah, we'll do like a demo version of what yours looks like. A good start for that is 1 in 6. So 1 in 6, you mean like, hold on, we'll turn this off so it's not distracting. It would be here, right? Oh, I got these are turned off. We'll do this. So it'd be here and then 6. So it'd be like these two places, right? For 1 in 6. But then I guess how would you keep going though? Because it needs to be 4 chords, right? So would it be like? It'd be like this, I guess, maybe? Is this what you mean? For 4 chords? 7, not 6? Okay. So 1 and 7. So it'd be like this. So it sounds something like this. Because, like, I don't know, this is like a really long wait, in my opinion. Like, maybe this part might be good, but I feel like this is like a long wait avoid. Compared to like this. Like, I think like this might be a little bit too little, but this might be a little bit too much, you know? See, like when I listen to a beat, I guess I just follow the clap. So I mean, as long as there's like an established clap, I can like follow the bounce, you know? Because I think I'm bobbing to it perfectly. But like as a listener, it might be a little bit hard to bob to it, you know? Well, I think 110, like I guess what you want to make, I'm assuming, is a trap beat, right? Like the newer stuff. Because like what I like making is more like the West Coast, East Coast, old school stuff like Big L, Dr. Dre, Tupac, and they're more around the 90-ish range. So I think it's like conflicting genres here, you know? But yeah, I think I do agree though. It is interesting. Like, I do agree. I probably do use a bit too many kicks. Like maybe the problem is like when I use too little kicks, it sounds like a void, like as I shown earlier. I just don't know. Maybe because I think this could be interesting, and then like you said, it does bounce off the flow, so then the bounce would be like this. What would you fill the layers as, Emerald? Like probably like a piano or something, or a flute? Try putting the kicks on 1 and 2 on the first bar, and then 1 on the second. Okay, yeah, we could try that. We'll go back to our like testing area over here. Try putting kicks on 1 and 2, and then 1 on the second. Okay. Yes, I see this. This is more like boom bap, I'm assuming, is what we're making here. Yeah, because like this reminds me of the game with the Eminem track, We Ain't. I believe this is like a drum pattern. Oh wait, these are down. Okay, yeah, so then we turn this on. And then maybe we fill the void with the 808, I'm assuming. So let's see here. Maybe do like kick, 808, 808 here. Yeah, okay. Maybe like something like this, maybe. We'll try this. This is interesting. If it was more dynamic, I think this would be a very interesting strategy we got going here. The problem is I just get in a groove of robotics. Because like if you look at this right, I mean it sounds interesting, but like to me it sounds robotic. So then I end up with beats that sound like this, you know? Which isn't as robotic, but might be a little bit too complex. Because like this isn't that robotic. It's just, I don't know. I just don't know. I guess, okay. What if we keep this and we work on the piano, maybe? Like, what if we get rid of these? Actually, no, I think I'm feeling with this one. This one I think I'm feeling. I think I'm feeling a bounce here. Because the kick, or not the kick, the clap starts right at the start of the 808, and then you got it right on the kick. So, you know, you got the bounce there, you know? So, yeah, we'll try piano. I think you're right, McDonald and Emerald. I believe a piano would probably fit more here. Because, like, flutes are more for, like, sad type things. So, we'll try with that. What type of piano do you think I should do? Because I got all kinds of pianos. I got the Yamaha great piano. I don't know if you guys, or I guess you don't, Emerald, since you say you don't know anything about music. Which, hey, I mean, you're learning music right now. You know, this is a learning experience. But McDonald, would you? I don't know. Are you familiar with Keystone Classic as a VST? Because I have these 5 pianos. Which one do you think would work the best? I think Keystone Classic was one of the more popular ones. I hear it a lot in other rap things, you know. I'm thinking like maybe a electronic piano. Sounds like this. It could be interesting. It's just like hard to put everything there, you know? It's like learning a new language, you know? Music. Yeah, I've got this tongue twister there. I got this electric piano here, Emerald. Too many E's, you know? Should I put it here, maybe? And maybe have like this up here. Yeah, making beats depends on like in my vibe. They either take like 30 minutes or 30 days, you know what I mean? Like, just depends on if I'm vibing, you know? Maybe we do like, so this one here, so we'll do it here. Start with the chords on the one of each beat, then repeat after 4 beats. Oh, you mean like something like this, McDonald's, where you got this? I'm assuming. Because this is what I normally do. This is like one of the first things I learned on how to make a chord. To like back up the thing. I've been recently panning on these black notes though. Yeah, I mean, you know, spending it on 30 days, you know what I mean? 30 days, it becomes a masterpiece. But then again, 30 days might just be a waste of 30 days, you know what I'm saying? It all depends. I think the chords go down too low, because like in this area, it starts to drop off. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to like raise it a bit. We'll raise it to like here. And then we'll have to like fix these because they're like a little too much. Or we could do under. We could do this, right? Then we got this and maybe like something here. Maybe we should raise it a bit. We'll raise this a bit up. Oh yeah, it should start here. We'll start on the black notes. Oh, we have this one maybe up here. Okay, so grab the notes of the chord and then push them an octave up, and then take the notes of the chords from the bottom note. Yeah, if you can explain that a little bit better. I got lost a little towards the end. Like, take the notes of the chords from the bottom to top, climb up. If you can, like, word that a little bit better, that'd be nice. I think this is kind of nice, at least for a melody, maybe. I don't know if it fits with what I also have going, but I think as a melody, this sounds kind of nice. Maybe like here. So if it needs to end, maybe we can have this here. It comes back up maybe, and then it goes here. And this goes here. take a guess, I would say probably no. But as a like melody, I think it sounds pretty nice. And this is what I'm saying. Like, I can get like nice, good sounding melodies. I can get nice sounding kicks. I can get nice sounding 808s. But like when I put them together, they just don't click, you know? Okay, yeah, I think I have this right. Well, no, because I guess, yeah, I guess I broke the rule here, maybe. Because, like, they're out of, like, the F things. But I also like following these type things, right? These black notes. I think that makes it sound nice. Like, I mean, as you can see, like, it's making it kind of sound soothing. Like, recently I figured this out, you know, and I think it sounds kind of nice, right? But do you not do that? Okay, I could do that. Okay, wait, hear me out. What if I do this, right? Can I do this? Where, so like these two are the same, right? And then these two are the same? Would that work? I think now it's a little too high pitched up here though. Before, I think it sounded pretty nice. Cause like, yeah, like that's a little too high pitched for me compared to what I had before. I think it would sound nicer when I had it like this. Or maybe I can't even do that. Maybe I have to fix them all and make them all perfectly the same. Also, I need to actually, while I'm here, I might as well make these a bit quieter. Make them like 90. Yeah, 'cause like, I think if we turn these off, right? I think this is a good, just bass melody. Yeah, maybe make these 95. I think they're a little bit too quiet. I guess if we're gonna go with this type of piano thing, I think we need a less aggressive kick. So I guess, actually I won't remove it because that'll be bad. So we'll just keep that there, but we'll grab a different kick. I like using this. The problem is like, it's sand, obviously. I mean, it says sand. It's like you have like that bad stuff in the end. Like the kick itself's good. But then like you have like, it's sand. So it's an alright, but I don't know. We need like a calm kick. I think Drake had some nice calm kicks. Beats. Drake. Yeah, I think it's this, and then what if we do something like this? It's a little bit too high. We need to shrink it down. Maybe make something like this, maybe? I think I'm following the same trap again of using too many kicks, like you were saying, McDonald. Okay, hey, peace out, McDonald. Thank you for tuning by and helping me make out a beat. Well, I'll see if I can cook up anything without you. Alright, so now it's just me, my industry plant Bob McJorson, or McJohnson, and Emerald Dev. We'll see if we can, like, salvage this beat, you know? I think we got something promising with the piano. This is normally how it goes, you know? Like, I have, like, all these concepts in my studio, and I'm just trying to figure it out, you know? Okay, this is not bad, not bad. Oh, yo, my #1 fan's here as well? That's pretty swagger. Okay, so you gotta give the kick some bounce, you know? Like something like this, you know, we got boom boom. Actually, these kicks have a little bit of pop to them as well, so we should turn on the attack a bit. The attack, I think, makes it deeper, and like when the kick's like sounding deeper, there's not much of a click. Because if you listen very closely, there's a tad bit of a click. I mean, we could do like a 1-bar loop. The problem with my 1-bar loops is I think it's way too predictable. It gets really bland really fast. Oh, then we gotta make the clap again real quick. There we go. If we turn on the clap again. Make it here. See, like, I think this is good for 1 bar, right? Makes sense, right? Like, if you feel it. The problem is, it's just so predictable, you know what I mean? Like, there's no variation in the drum and the kick. I just don't know. Whereas, like, I don't know, I'm bobbing my head to it, but I guess I was bobbing my head to all the other beats. And I mean, this is all subjective too, because like, I don't know, maybe this might be robotic to me, but like organic to somebody else, you know what I mean? I guess to get rid of the repetitiveness, because I think like 2 bars is nice. 2 bars you can get rid of repetitively easy. So like, I guess, what if we make it so we gotta get rid of these 2? So we go to a rest into a 4 kick, to a rest. We'll try this, hold on. This might be a slight cook, we'll see how it sounds on repeat. I might go a little bit too high, hold on. I guess maybe have it like here. Let it soak when it's not on that screen. Let it soak in our ears. I think this is might be a little bit promising. What do you guys think here? I don't know about the 4-hitter. That might be a little bit too aggressive. But if you look, it does follow the piano because like this, when this stuff's flashing, that's when the note hits, you know? Do you think it's still too repetitive though, or like obviously it's less repetitive, but you think it's still too much? And obviously I'm not done adding stuff. I'm gonna add some hi-hats at least. Actually, yeah, let's add the hi-hats. Okay, so we need probably a shaker maybe. I guess when I say hi-hat, I mean hi-hat slash shaker. This one's probably, actually we might be able to do a hi-hat. We'll try this. Okay, yeah. It's like what I like to do here is I don't want to make it 2 actually, and then it's like boom, and then boom, boom. And this keeps it from getting repetitive, you know. And then also actually I need to make it really quiet, because they need to be like basically in the background. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think we're cooking here. I think we're cooking. Also, I'm glad I'm not having any internet problems. Like, if any of you were here yesterday, absolutely terrible internet. Like, there was like a 20-second delay on everything I did. A little jittery too. So I'm glad I fixed that. Well, I guess it's not really fixed. It's just the internet gods are on my side. Same type piano I think I used. No, maybe. I don't know if you guys listen to the Fallout or not, but this is sort of like the same sounding piano. It's slightly different, but it got the same vibes to it. I don't know if I'm gonna use this as a sad type beat. I mean, most of these beats I don't ever use, to be honest with you, to be completely honest. Because like, as you can see, up here, it's beat 140. I only have like, what, 30 raps on my channel? So most of the beats I probably will never use. Maybe I'll use this beat, who knows? But yeah, it's looking pretty nice, you know? Then I got this. Then I'd like to connect them. So like basically what I'm about to do is right now it's all in the center. I'm about to make it go like everywhere because this allows everything to go everywhere. If that makes any sense. Like everywhere in your headphones. I don't know if you guys listen to this on headphones or on your TV, but you'll be able to hear the huge difference. We'll end it with this. Actually, no, we'll end it with this. Yeah, Bob McJohnson. He is my totally not industry plant who happens to be in the same Discord server as me. I'm not in the live right now. I'm not, because normally I got focus, you know, for making beats. So like, if you look at my other 2 live streams, I was in chat with them and we were talking over the live stream. But like now I'm making a beat, so I'm like thinking in my head. So yeah, then we got this. And here we do what you call a pulsator. And this makes this so the hi-hat goes around. So as you can see, a little bland right now if you hear it. But when you put it in the pulsator, it goes all around your headphones. I don't know if you're listening on headphones. It's really noticeable in headphones. TV, not so much, but you can tell a slight difference. So then I got that right. This is how I base it off my hi-hat, so like, you know, it gives us some more like stuff, you know. I mean, I don't really know what to call it, but like some more uniqueness. And then normally, oh, maybe a shaker. Maybe not. I don't know, take a shaker. Maybe another hi-hat. Actually, yeah, we could try this. So then I clone these tracks, and then I make it in the left ear, and then the right ear. So I have this going like this, you know. Oh, that's really loud. You got this. Yeah, since it's in one ear, it's like basically twice as loud. That's how that works. So I make them like this. And I gotta get tempo in for them. See, I think the hi-hats are a good distractor, you know? That's still a little bit too loud. Maybe 10. Try 10. So you're probably listening to what on your phone, I'm assuming then? Yeah, I like the hi-hats as well. It sounds pretty nice. And then I'm getting like the left and right head hi-hats as well. Yeah, so I guess the beats will sound actually a lot different than how I'm listening to them right now, because I believe phones don't have any like bass management. So like bass does not work that well on phones, and stuff like hi-hats and claps are going to be a lot more prominent because I don't really know. I think it does higher frequencies easier and lower frequencies harder, and since hi-hats and claps, they're obviously going to be at the highest frequency. So your beat's actually going to sound a lot different than my beat on my headphones. Wait, I think it sounds pretty nice, you know? It's got a nice bob to it. Glad you like it. It's pretty great. Speaking of late, how late is it for you? Because here it's 1:33 a.m. So, you know, we're late nighters, you know, we're late nighting on this beat. Then we'll do that. Okay. Maybe make it like a 6. It's still a little too loud. Or maybe we could raise this. We'll raise this. Try that. See, I think hi-hats are my specialty, to be completely honest with you. I think the hi-hats sound really nice. And then, like, you know, I think the clap ties in with it. You can't miss the stream, man. I mean, like, technically you already missed 2 of them, but hey, you're here now and it's absolutely legendary, right? Aren't you glad that you're tuning in for it? And like, you know, what is late? You know, time is relative. Like, think about it. Right now in like China, it's practically, I don't know, like 1 p.m. I don't know. I mean, we could look it up right now, but that's too much work. Make this a bit louder there, and probably reduce it to like a, I don't know, 75. I think this doesn't need to be 4. I don't know. We'll try this with 1. I think 4 might be a little bit too much for this piano. Oh, that's interesting, because I even get emails. Like, for some reason, YouTube, like, emails me and says, God Alex Gilbert is live, which I am God Alex Gilbert, so I have no idea why YouTube's like, hey, guess what, you are live. But yeah. Did you just recently hit the bell or something? Or maybe YouTube's finally pushing out my live streams. Oh, also, while we're at it, I don't know if you guys, let's do a YouTube thing. Remember to like and subscribe. Because like this live stream, it needs those likes. I don't even know if it helps on live streams or even live streams get discovered, but I mean, this is going to turn into an actual video. I don't know if anybody's actually going to watch it, but I don't watch lives after they're done. I don't even watch lives really in general. Okay, this is... pretty good. This is... We'll try what McDonald's thing. Let's do a quick preview of the hats over here. Or not hats, claps. Yo, they basically rhyme at this point. Yeah, I think I like the claps back here, though. like one of the earliest people to subscribe to this channel. Like, that's not either industry plants or random people that haven't spoken. Okay, yes, I think this sounds good. This might be the finishing beat, you know? Like, obviously I'm gonna put it together so it's not just this. Like, I'm gonna, like, phase in and out the hi-hats and stuff. But, yeah, do you guys think I need to add anything different to this? Anything you can think of? Or anything there is to change, really? I think it sounds pretty interesting, you know? Obviously, I think it could be more dynamic, but I don't know what else to add. Like, I feel like these producers that I really like add these, like, half of, like, a second noises, you know what I mean? Like, they might add, like, a random 808 snare or something, or I don't know. Like, this would be, like, the bassist type thing. Like, once we make this beat, then you rap on it, then you add, like, a little bit more sound effects. That's how I do it, at least. Maybe make this slightly quieter, like at a 70. We'll do 70. And then ours. Oh, is this reverbed? Oh, this isn't even reverbed. Hold on. Oh yeah, listen to how much better this sounds. We have to turn it down a bit, but yeah, I forgot to even reverb my instruments. That's something I think everybody should always do, no matter what. Because I learned, like, instruments, they sound a lot better reverbed. Yeah, I mean, that's what I've been basically doing as well, Emerald Dev. I kind of just vibe with the music, because, like, I basically know, I know a little bit of music theory, like, I know, like, the very, very, very basics. So, like, I can, like, sort of tell you what's going on, but, you know, after a while, I just kind of vibe with it as well, play it by ear, see if I like it. Like, as the other two beats I shown you, those were completely vibing. Like, the one with the big 808 at the end in my Discord server, and then the one with the nice funky piano beat, those were completely off vibes. So, like, you know, vibes sometimes hit, vibes sometimes don't hit, you know? I have, like, all kinds of beats on my hard drive. From, like, I should release them someday. The problem is, it just takes a lot of time to release to YouTube. You know, I gotta write all that stuff in the description. Then I gotta, like, make a cover and then put it in Adobe Premiere and actually encode it and stuff. It's a lot of work. And, you know, I had to do that 140 times, you know, make it unique for each one, obviously. But yeah. Sometimes, I don't know, maybe a flute. Oh, hold on, let's try a flute real quick. Where is it? My VSTs. I think a flute might actually look real nice, like a nice lower flute. Here's Redtron. It's also, that's another thing. With LMS, it's a little slow to load in plugins. So as you heard, it glitched a little bit, the audio. That's another thing because it's free. Yeah, something like this, okay. I just gotta get a good one. That might be a little too fast. Let's do... maybe. And then we have to bring it back down because I think that's gonna be too high. Oh, also, I'm at it. I need to make this really quiet. Okay, then I have... yeah, this goes down even lower. Sometimes it glitches out and there's no sound under here, which is sad. Okay. add some reverb. I can add reverb in the plugin as well. And then maybe put it on. I think the flute. What do you think about the flute? I think the flute. Mixed feelings, really? Okay, yeah, I can see that. Where do you think it's weird? Like the longer areas or the shorter areas? Because I can see mixed feelings. I think this area's interesting. And maybe this area. I think like the bottom notes, I guess. Oh, wait, also, I think it glitches. Somewhere it doesn't, hold on, yeah. Oh! Okay, wait, hold on. I might have just fixed it for you. Okay, actually, yeah. I think it's here, in this decrescendo area. It's a good idea in general, though. Oh, I know it needed to be this, I think. Yeah, okay. I think it's going down too slow. I really like this 2-bar pattern. Actually, maybe we could just have that. We can try that. Hold on. But I feel like it needs something there. So yeah, that'll get too annoying. That'll get really fast. It needs like some like calm down phase. It's like I think this is good. Boom, boom, boom. Maybe. Yeah, okay, well, we make this 2. And then we make here. Okay, this might work. Okay, wait, what if okay, we gotta make it here. I've seen the potential as well. Like I said, like the 2 bar right here, which is like the 2 grid lines. Like this is like a 1 grid, 2 grid, 3 grid, 4 grid. In the 2 grid area, I think it has really good potential. The problem is this is a 4 grid song, and I can't just loop it because I'll get really, really annoying. I can just tell already. I think these 3 are good now. We need to figure out something for this one. I think it should be like dun-dun-dun, like something like here. Well, we might go deeper here. So this is the cutoff point. As you can see here, this flute can no longer make noise, which sucks. We could do this. I don't know how that's gonna sound though. I think that's gonna sound a little weird. Because I think the flute does fit, because you got the piano, which is like really calm, and then you have the flute, and then I think the flute's really good as well, because then I can like alternate instruments. I think it's always good to have 2 instruments, although I normally break that rule a lot, because 2 instruments means more problems, you know? You know what they say, more instruments, more problems. We could do this though, we can maybe bring it back up. Okay, wait, yeah, let's try this. Wait, maybe we can do like a comeback one. And then delete this. Okay, wait, this might be interesting. We might have something here. What do you think about this? I think I can go either way on it. This might be a little bit, I think this might go a little bit too fast, but you like it? Okay. I think we should make it a bit quieter, so let's do that real quick. Okay, yeah, okay, I like it now I've put it quieter. I'm feeling it. Maybe it's still a little bit too loud, like maybe 10. Can you still hear the flute on your phone? I know if I turn, like from experience, when I play beats on my phone, if I turn down the volume too much, I can still obviously hear in my headphones because, well, they're like 2 inches from my ears. But on my phone, I can barely hear it. Okay. Yeah, I want it to be subtle, so I think that's good. I'll turn it up a little bit just in case. I'll turn it to like, I don't know, 12. I'll turn these down a bit too. We'll turn them to like 5. Or no, well, maybe 4. We'll do 4, actually. We'll turn these to 4. These to 35. And then I'm going to turn down the piano a bit. Like 65. Turn this down to 20. Because we want more mellow beat. We obviously don't want everything to be loud, because what we're trying to make here is a mellow beat. So obviously you don't want a blaring boom type thing that you play in your car. This is more like a chill, laid back type thing you would have. Actually, no, okay, I think we should raise the piano, actually, never mind. Drop the kicks a bit. We'll drop the kicks to like 60. Also, I see you, Bob McJohnson. Nuclear beat, I know, I'm basically irradiated at this point. Maybe a McDonald will come and see the live stream when it's over and see if he approves of this beat, because I think he does have some good ideas. I think the problem is he wants me to make a trap beat though, and I'm not really making a trap beat. For one, because I think trap beats are a little generic now, but also I think trap beats are really hard to make. Turn down the flute some more. The problem with the flute, I learned, is the flute's extremely loud at all times. Like, no matter how like quiet I turn the flute, it's still always extremely loud compared to everything else. Unless I turn it so quiet you can't be heard. Oh, you know what I also can do? I can also change the flute to a cello or a violin. Sometimes I like the cello. The violin sounds a little too meh. Actually, here, let me turn up the cello. Okay, hey, peace out, Emerald Dev. I mean, I don't want to keep you up, obviously. I think I'm going to head out soon as well. But I want to finish the beat, obviously, so I don't know how long that's going to take. So yeah, see you. Hey, I'll see you when this is not live. How about that? I'll see you as a digital self. Even though I'm still digital technically right now. But I'm kind of here, you know? So yeah, hopefully you like the final beat. I'll see how it ends up. It's probably gonna be close to this. This might be a cello, as you can hear right now. I don't know. I'm trying to decide between the cello and the flute, but yeah, it's probably gonna sound sort of like this. Peace out, Emerald Dev. See you later. Oh, also, whenever you see this, you should check out my other live streams too, since now you know they exist. Then you can check out my first ever one, which was pretty hype, and then my second ever one, which was kind of laggy. So now it's just the industry plant, Bob McJohnson. Here, other type of pianos. You know, Steinway. I don't know. I might use Steinway. I don't know. That's what I'm saying, my industry plants. Steinway has... I could do Yamaha as well. There's so many type of different pianos, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I think I'm gonna use Yamaha. We're gonna have to turn this down. And then I'm gonna have to turn down the Yamaha because it's a lot louder than the electric one. Make it 43. Make this 6. Okay. Alright, we could get rid of this real N-word kick, because as you can see from this, I'm white, so can't say that, but there we go, we'll get rid of that. And we'll get rid of the 808s. I don't think I'm going to use 808s on here. This is, I don't know, man. Something's so close. Also, Emerald Dev, whenever you see this, type down in the comments if you want me to change anything, and I probably will whenever I get to it. As long as it's something simple, like, you know, change the pianos back, because you can hear all the different types of pianos I'm trying to use. Like, I will go through it real quick. This one's Yamaha. This one's Steinway. I'll let it play a little bit for you. The electric, like what we've been hearing the multiple times. So if you have like a different preference on which piano you like, I think I'm gonna go with the Yamaha. Steinway's a close second. I think the electric is interesting. But like the name says, I think it's also very basic. Like, I think it has the potential. It's just, I don't know. I think the notes sound too similar. You know what I mean? Yeah, explosive beat. That's what I'm saying, Bob McJohnson. Like, I'm practically exploding with the amount of claps, kicks, and pianos I'm doing here. Like, the Steinway gets a little too meh when it gets over here. Like, this would be okay. It's just like right here. It's like, that's getting to Energized Prize. I don't know if any of you remember Energized Prize, but it was like dun 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 dun. It's like really aggressive. Like, this is like really, I don't know. It's so close. I think it's missing something. I think the piano is missing something here. We are so close, you know what I'm saying? You know what I could also do? I could also add equalizer. We should probably do that real quick. I like adding this simple equalizer. I don't know if it really works, to be honest with you, or if it sounds nice, but we'll see if it sounds. I honestly can't tell a difference. I don't know if it actually does anything, but I like adding it. It helps my ego, you know, make it sound like I'm more professional, speaking these big words to you. Which one's this? Yamaha? Yeah, I think I like the Yamaha. Like I said, if you think it's Steinway or a basic electric one or any other ones, I don't think it's Rhodes. This is Rhodes. I think Rhodes could be interesting, but it's not. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I have used Rhodes, like in Burnt French Fry. If you listen to that one was Rhodes piano. I think it could be interesting. Not this type of beat, though. This is Keystone piano, which in my opinion, it's just a Yamaha piano, but worse. Like, if we're looking at it properly here. See, like, here you go, this is a Yamaha piano. I think it's just a better one. So yeah, I think I'm going with Yamaha. I guess if we look at it, you know, it's like it has reverb. Sometimes I like adding a saturator. If we listen to it with a saturator, it pierces through it more. Like, it makes it a little bit louder. So you hear that? It adds a little bit of distortion and stuff to it, which you can barely hear, but it's there. And that makes it sound that much better, you know? So yeah, there we go. This is up. Sounds pretty nice, right? Pretty chill. Yeah, I think I'm going with this one. I think this is gonna be the end product. We'll make it a little bit louder though. We'll make it like 68. But I don't know. Like, this is another area. So, like, this is where we're at, like the 90% mark. You know, I got the beat. I'm feeling good about it. You know, I spent like multiple hours making it. So then I'm here, and I just feel like there could be something more. You know, but I don't know what else I do. But I think I'm gonna finish it because, like, you know, 2 a.m. for me. You know, nobody else is probably gonna tune in this live stream other than my industry plants. I think it's time to finish the live stream. I don't even know how long I've been streaming for. I think it's been 2 hours now almost. So, we'll like turn. So this is where I add everything to a baseline. Because if you look, I'll explain this to you if you want to know the back end process. So this is the beat and baseline, right? If I make it, this is what we've been listening to, right? This is all of it together. Now, if I were to export right now, that'd be a, I think 10-second, right? Oh, okay. No, yeah, 10-second. Yeah, that would be we'll just say 11 seconds, just to be clear. That would be 11-second beat. So if I export, you know, music, blah, 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 that would be an 11-second song. But I don't want to do that. Instead, I want to make a full beat, you know, like what you hear, like with collapsing in elements and collapsing out elements. So what I do is I copy it, the first thing, to each of its lines. So this would be the piano bass line. And actually, I'll name them for you. I don't normally name them, but for the sake of this live stream, I will. So we'll name this one main beat. This one will be called piano. And then this one will be the clap. So then I'll go over here. Oh, no, sorry. This would be kick. We need to do kick. And I'm copying them to over. So this way I don't have to like redo what I just did. So then this one will be called kick. Then we got clap. And so on, you know. Now, if this was a video, I'd probably edit this part out. But, I mean, we're live streaming, you know. And that's what the experience is. Live, raw, God, Alex Gilbert. No editing. Just me and how I do it in the main field, you know. Then I got hi-hat. And then this next one's going to be interesting. So this is how I do it. Okay, why is it not? Come on, man. Okay, we might just... Alright, I'm not going to name this one, I guess. This one does not want to be named. So this one is interesting, right? Obviously, I'm not going to have it alone because it would only sound like this. Which, I don't know if you're listening to it on your headphones or actual phone still. But this is only coming in the left ear. You wouldn't be able to tell on a phone, so I don't know what you're listening on. So obviously, I would need to add this one in with it. So they don't always have one. Sometimes they have two. Because now it sounds like this. Which is a lot better, because I want it to sound like that. So then this will be called... Okay, I don't know why I can't name that anymore. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hi-hats. And then this one I would say pulsating hi-hat. And then finally, the flute. So, I guess it depends on how I open with a beat. Sometimes I like opening with the piano. Nice and calming. Oh, I also gotta name this one a flute. So yeah, this one, I open with the piano, obviously. I might open it with the flute. The flute's really quiet, though. Depends on what vibe you want to play. Sometimes I'll do this. I'll open with the flute, go into the piano. Actually, I think I'm gonna do this. And then add the kick and the clap. I normally separate them in my beats, but recently I'm starting to figure out I think I like them together better. Boom, 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 you know? And then add in a hi-hat. And then I take away the hi-hat and add this hi-hat. So like it gives like the dynamic feeling. This way it doesn't feel all static, you know? And then maybe I'm gonna put them all together. You know, so now I have like two hi-hats. And then boom. And maybe I'm gonna add a flute. And maybe I'm gonna get rid of the piano. Let's get rid of the piano. Let's do this. I might need to up the flute if I'm gonna do this, to be honest with you. I'm probably not gonna do it. Because the flute's really quiet. And the flute would have to be a lot louder. Hold on. Let's edit that real quick. The only problem with that is when I add them together, I think the flute's gonna be overpowering. We'll check it out real quick. As you can see, I think the flute's a little overpowering. So I'm probably not gonna do that. Well, actually, no, this might not be that bad. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, so now I got this going, right? I got this going. And then I like having like a nice when they're all together. Maybe, let's make it 15. And this is still... I think these need to stay together. And sometimes let's say, let's just get rid of all instruments. Let's see how this sounds. Now, this is like really your personal opinion here. And this goes to anybody, not just Emerald Dev. Same thing with what I've been saying. Like, if you guys, anybody wants to comment on anything I need to improve or change here, that, like McDonald, if you come back to this live stream and see the end beat, if you want to help change it, or you want to help me change anything, that'd be great. Like, I don't know about this, maybe, I don't know. I think it could be interesting. I think this is bad. Because, like, you know, the instruments are gone. Like, this would be a good decrescendo. So we'll get rid of that. We'll add... This is something I like doing as well. Nothing else backing. Then we'll add the hi-hats. Let's add the hi-hats back in. And then this. So now there's no kicks, right? I don't know if you're supposed to do that, but I think it's nice and interesting. You know, keep the listener. Because, like, one thing about my music is, it's definitely unique. You know, you're not going to hear this anywhere else. Now, is it good, unique, bad, unique? I don't know. That's really the listeners to decide. I mean, we got McDonald who says it could be better. We got Emerald Dev who says it's already perfect. Well, not perfect, but it's already pretty amazing, you know? So yeah, I'd probably keep going for a really long time. Like, as you can see, we're moving up to the 2-minute mark. So now, I'm going to decrescendo it, because, like, we're getting pretty long. I normally keep it under 4 minutes, because I like posting it to my Discord. And, well, not my Discord, but... It's not my Discord, personally, but it's my friend's Discord, and I like posting it there, because I got a Beats channel that I post for them. So, when I do all this, right, if it's over, like, 4 minutes, then it's 10 megabytes, I think. 10 megabytes is the Discord limit. So I keep it under 4 minutes or else it hits that limit. So then, you know, I don't really just do this. Actually, no. For this, we're going to get rid of the hi-hats first. So it's something like this, you know. And it's probably like... We'll get rid of the... Actually, no, we'll get rid of the clap. And it's this. And it's that. And, you know, it's save. Always remember to save. That would suck if you lose all your progress. And then, final listen through. Actually, I'll wait for this to be over. And I'll play it for you guys, and then we'll see. I'll play you the final beat so you can listen to it from start to end. If you have any suggestions on, I mean, you know, these are how I do it. Now, you obviously never put the main beat in here because the main beat is just your template on what it sounds like. So, if you have any, like, things like, let's say, here, you think I should put the pulsing hi-hat in, just tell me. Yeah, try and make your comments structural, obviously. Because, like, you know, if you say put the pulsing hi-hat in, do you mean put the pulsing hi-hat in here or here? So, like, you know, try the best you can, your ability, to try and make this beat sound the best. Or if you have any comments whatsoever on the beat, that would be great. So, I'll play it for you. If I need to turn anything up, turn anything down, just anything. Like, I'll read the entire comment. If you write, like, a 5-paragraph essay on how to make this beat better, I'll listen to it and see if I can incorporate it. Now, obviously, if you're telling me just to, like, if it's a 5-paragraph essay and it's a lot of work, like, to the point where I basically have to recreate the beat, I'm probably not going to do it. But if I have to do it, like, you know, like, it's just, you know, turn up the Alchemist hi-hat 3 to 40, and this one to 5. I'll do that, you know, like, and then it's like add 1 at this timestamp. I'll do that, you know, and then I'll post a video. How about that, of the revised beat once when all the comments get in, and we'll try that out. So this is the finished beat. It is, how long is it? 3 minutes and 41 seconds. So just listen to your ears. So you have to rewind this video. That's great. That's why it's on YouTube, because it's actually a video now, so you should be able to rewind it multiple times. So any suggestions whatsoever. I showed you the pianos earlier. If you want to switch with the pianos, you could switch the cello. Oh yeah, one last thing. I'll give you the cello. I'll make sure to tell you what the cello sounds like. So this is the flute. Obviously, you've been hearing that. This is what a cello sounds like. I'll play it actually here. So this is a cello. So this is, you can rewind this multiple times as you want. I'm gonna play it for these two, and then it's gonna be done. So tell me if you want to keep the flute or the cello. Or actually, yeah, if you have a suggestion that's different from the end beat, then please say it. But if you agree with anything, then just leave it out. Unless you want to say it's an amazing beat, then that'd be great. You know, help the algorithm, comment. I guess comment whatever the heck you want to comment. I'm not your boss. Do what the heck you want to do. But yeah, this is violence. And you can rewind this as many times as you want. You heard all the different pianos as well. Actually, I'm kind of vibing with the pianos. Hold on. I'm gonna hear with the piano as well. Also, Chin, what is a schizo stream? Also, I'm with you, Bob McJohnson. I don't have the, hold on, it's like this. Oh yeah, you got like the cool thumbs up #1 things going on. Okay, I might keep the violins. This is another thing. Violins, flute, or cello. I think I'm gonna end it with the violins. I'm gonna like make it a little bit quieter, but. No, yeah, I'm keeping this. Okay. So, this is the final beat. Tell me what you think of it. Should I keep the flute? Should I change the pianos? Should I change the kicks? Raise volumes, lower volumes, just anything. I have it all labeled here. Here is everything labeled here if you need to know like what each thing is. Just please tell me. And this is the beat. I will keep it completely silent during this. I'll just make cool expressions and stuff. Nod in my head and stuff. This way you could like ingest the beat without my voice. Tell me how it sounds. So yeah, that was the beat. I hope you guys enjoyed my amazing dance moves and stuff that I was doing in the background, my dabs and my whatever these things are, peace signs. Also, Chin. I don't know who Terry Davis is or what what do you mean by schizophrenic? Like I'm just talking to random people? I don't want to look crazy. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, hope you liked my dance moves. That was absolutely amazing. I think I like it. The main thing I'm wondering about for you guys, do you like this part right here? When it drops. Because I think I established the piano and then like that. I drop it and I don't know if that's good. But I think it has potential. This beat is pretty interesting. I think it has a boppable level. If McDonald comes back, he can give us any pointers. Same thing with Emerald Dev. I think it's yeah, I like this beat. I think it has potential. I think it's good. I think it needs a little bit of examples from other people and more input. So you just give me the comments, anything you want to type. This is the entire beat. Anything you want to change. If I should add something here. If it should be longer. If the decrescendo period should happen. Once again, these is everything that is playing right now. So all I gotta do is swipe the volume slider or change the noise, like the panning level, so like left to right. So yeah, any suggestions whatsoever. That is my amazing beat. Absolutely legendary. And we just spent the entire night making it from the help of Emerald Dev and McDonald's, and then all my industry plans. Thank you. So before I go, I'll show you how I finish it off, because like I said, this is an entire live stream how I make a beat from start to finish. So I'm going to show you how I export the beat. So basically, right, I got the beat done, all the way done. So what I do is I go to File, Export. I make my folder. Normally I just have it in the music folder, then I move it later. Beat 40. I changed to MP3 so I can post in the Discord, because if I have it as WAV, it'll be like 50 megabytes, and that's super large. Well, it's not super large, but for Discord it is. Change the bit rate. The bit rate means how good it sounds. I just always have it 320, or I have it the max possible. Sometimes if I have a good beat and I want to post to Discord and the bit rate's too high, that's bad, obviously. So I have to lower the bit rate, because the bit rate makes the size bigger, but makes the quality sound better. I don't know what the difference between joint stereo and stereo is, but I know what stereo means. Stereo means 2, so I just keep it on stereo. I don't know if that's what it should be. I obviously want it to sync the best. I don't know what oversampling is. I read somewhere that you should have it 2 though, so it makes it sound better. And then I don't do any of this stuff. So that's how I export. Then I just hit start. My CPU does its thing, and then you can even watch it go. Like this is it real time. As you can see, it's composing right now, doing everything. Oh, okay, I can't move with it. I never watched it real time, so I guess we'll just slowly watch it go across the screen, making the entire thing. I don't know if you can hear, I don't know if my microphone's picking up my fans, but my fans are spinning slightly faster now because my computer's actually working. Although I have a banger computer, so it's not working that hard. Oh, I can't show you guys how farther it goes. That's kind of sad. But yeah, it's still going at 87%, as you can see. And then, boom, it's done. So then I'm done here. I save, exit out. Then I view the beat, obviously. And I'm going to play it one more time for you guys, because why not? And just so you guys can get that much more of examples. So this is beat 140. I listened to it in VLC. I don't know if there's a better audio software to listen it to. But here you go. This is VLC. I just play it. I keep it at 100 just to make sure. Do a quick listen through. Make sure everything sounds correct. So, once again, tell me if you guys like this beat or not. I'll play it and then I'll end the stream. Alrighty, guys. Let me make myself super big. Hold on. Wait, did my phone die? Oh my god, my phone died. Wow. Okay. Wait, guys, how long has my phone been dead for? Okay, well, I don't know when my phone died, so I don't know when all this happened. I can't believe my phone was at 100%. Alright, so luckily you can still see audio, I guess. That was honestly... This is why I need to get a webcam. And nobody told me. Chin, why did you not tell me? You know, I've been dancing, and nobody's seen it. Literally nobody. Like, I literally got up and started dancing during, like, the silent parts. Come on, guys. This is why you're here. You're supposed to be like, hey, your phone died. Absolute disappointment. I was even gonna make myself big for the outro, so now I just gotta, like, say it. Man, okay, 32 minutes. Alright, you know, you both are fired. Like, come on, man. You're supposed to be industry plants. Man. Okay, anyway. So, yeah. If you have anything that needs to be, like, done, right? Like, you know, let's say we need to change the beat here, make it better. I don't know. I don't know what to say now because my camera died. Like, that absolutely sucked. Next time I need to plug it in, I guess. You guys are absolutely fired. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I'm sorry. Okay. Anyway, I'm sorry, Emerald Dev, for me not... Yeah, I'm sorry, Emerald Dev, for not having this camera. I don't know when it went out for you, but... And I'm sorry, MacDonald, if you come back. But anyway, anything that needs to be changed. I'll read through the comments of this live stream. Anything that you want to change on this here stream, that'd be great. Anything you want changed for the better, and I'll show you it. I'll like do like another video. Maybe it'll be like a 5-minute video of the beat, I guess. I'll post it. I might do a compilation of them maybe. So if you, MacDonald, come back, or anybody that wants to like help me, I'm down for any suggestions. Thank you all for listening to the God Alex Gilbert broadcast. If you have not seen the other two, check them out. Peace out, people. God Alex Gilbert out.